We continue our look at the football teams for Jeffco Ed TV. McAdory now with head coach Aryvia Holmes bringing winning to the Yellowjackets 7-4 last year. Playoff team. Let's see what they got coming up in 2025. Just tell me what you've seen from last year, winter workout, spring. Just give me an update. What you lost, what you've seen, where you are.
Yeah, so I think we're in a good spot in terms of, last year's football season took a toll on us. It really did. It's probably one of the best years I've had since I've been there. But in terms of guys being healthy, after that season was over with, we had a lot of guys out. So I spent the majority of my spring and some of the summer just trying to get guys back healthy and ready to go. And thank the Lord, man. These guys are ready to go. Everybody's healthy. We got to find a way to try to, replicate what we did last year, and that's kind of that's always been the standard, honestly. But it's a lot easier said than done. So, a lot of people's misconception of trying to develop a program and get it to a point to where it's successful. That's really not the hard part. The hard part is continuing to do that. Right. So now, with what we did last year, we didn't reach all of our goals, but I feel like we had a successful season. Now we got to find a way to do it again. So that's where we are this off season. Things have been going really well. I'm super excited about the team that we have.
7-on-7s, camps. Have you seen improvement from your skill guys?
I have. The approach I took this year, we played Clay Chalfle in the spring game, who is one of the best teams in the state, regardless of classification. We typically play in the regional 7-on-7 at Hoover. We played in the national one this year. So the competition this offseason has been very stout. Really because I wanted my guys to be able to experience adversity. I think kids in today's time, when they experience adversity, they struggle with understanding how to channel all that aggression. So one or two things are going to happen to it. They're either going to, you hear the whole term of fight or flight. They either want to fight or they just run away from the situation. So I wanted to put them in high pressure situations over the off season that's going to help, hopefully, teach them some lessons as we head into the fall season. So to answer your question, the summer was really tough. Spring was really tough. We coached them hard. We changed up a lot of the philosophies and how we do stuff at practice, and I think the kids have responded really well.
I'm feeling about the team gelling. I'm feeling real great as a leader. As Coach Holmes told me, I'm the captain of the defense. So I'm just putting all the pieces together as one. So, we still gelling. We still got pieces to do like we can do. But yeah, like we gonna be good though. We're gonna be good.
As a senior, I really had to grow from being a freshman. I had to grow as a senior. Now I had to grow into a leader. Because all the younger kids are looking up to me, especially since I'm the quarterback. Got a lot of people looking up to me. And this year, I would like to accomplish a lot of things, not just even as a team, but like as a team, I like to, go farther in the playoffs, win a region championship, get the state. But as a player, me personally, I would definitely like to win all region, win all state, and just be able to further my college career in football and education.
When things got really tough, guys just didn't respond, and it wasn't necessarily pointing fingers or anything like that. It just wasn't taking accountability of mistakes. And I tell them all the time, like, if I make a mistake, man, I'm gonna apologize for the mistakes I make. But like, you got to reciprocate that. And I think, we had gotten to a point to where some guys felt like they had arrived. They were a little bit entitled. People would tell them how good they were. And then you play a spring game like Clay and you get in the national 7-on-7 in Hoover, and it's like everything hits you in the mouth. And now how are you going to respond? So that's kind of where we've been this offseason. So it's been fun. It's been fun just watching how they respond to those adverse situations, and we've had some heart-to-hearts, and I think they understand what it's going to take now. So.